up, Monday?
What's up, buddy?
I was listening to a podcast today, and they were rewatching the Fast and the Furious franchise, and they got to number 2 today, and they were talking about how, like, I don't even remember that Ja Rule was apparently in 1.
Yep.
Okay.
No, he's in 2.
He's in 2.
Okay. Whatever. He was in a Fast and the Furious movie, and apparently they offered him like an obscene amount of money to come back and reprise his role, and he said no, so they gave it to Ludacris instead. And I was just kind of like, how interesting that would have been if like right, because then what's he now known for? Like and Fire Festival,
Fire
right?
Fest.
Like, that's it. Like
yeah.
But,
I forgot.
And their joke was like, wouldn't it have been interesting if little Ludacris went to like, or old little Chris went to little Chris and was like, hey, in about 25 years from now, you're going to be in one of the biggest world's franchises as an actual character and the host of that Fear Factor show. How do you feel about that, young small rapper?
Wait, he's the host of that?
Apparently he's the new host. They're bringing it back.
When did that start?
Fear Factor?
Huh.
Fear Factor, like the Fear Factor.
Yeah.
Like hissing roaches and shit, Fear Factor.
Yeah, apparently he's the host and coming back.
I did not know that.
Good for him, you know?
Yeah, good for him, right?
Just
Who was the other guy again? What's his name?
Joe Rogan?
Joe Rogan.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Ja Rule.
Joe Rogan was the previous host.
Yeah, okay, that's okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I think that one's a really dark movie. I think the Too Fast, Too Furious was dark, very dark to me.
Wait, how so?
Because there's the part with the garbage pail with the rats, and he puts it on the guy's stomach, and he lights it on fire, so they scratch through his body, and I was like, dude, that's fucked up. That is fucked.
That part is dark.
Just that one part.
Okay, sorry.
Dark. The rest of the movie is not dark for that single scene.
I think there's a lot of tense moments.
That scene's fucked up, because that's a fucked up thing that has happened.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make the whole movie dark.
Yeah, I mean, Tyrese is literally a cartoon character in that movie.
Yeah.
He's hungry.
Every scene.
He's hungry.
Yeah.
They were
At this
talking
point,
about
he's self-aware.
Well, if you want to talk about dark, they were talking about how Cole Hauser is spray tan brown to be a Mexican drug lord, and that man is a Irish white man. Who's in that movie?
Oh, he's the bad guy.
They were going on. Yeah, the bad guy is he is not a Mexican gentleman.
Oh.
They were going on about how they had to tan his ass up.
Don't even remember the bad guy.
I just remember Eva Mendes, right? She's in there?
Yes, that's the one where she is in it.
Yeah, Eva Mendes, Tyrese, and what's his face?
Ja Rule, apparently.
No.
Ludacris.
The only white guy in the series. I'm sorry, he's
Paul
dead.
Walker.
Paul Walker.
Yeah.
Scott Eastman.
Oh yeah. Ja
New
Rule
Paul
was
Walker, man.
Ja Rule was in part 1. Then Ludacris is in 2. That's what it was.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all blend together to me until The Rock comes in, and then they were all they were all anti-Rock. They were just kind of like, meh, he brings nothing to these movies. I was just like, I think for me, Vin brings nothing to these movies. Yeah, it was like they all agreed. They were like, oh, Vin is much more charismatic than The Rock. And I was like, oh, you all are wrong. Like, your opinions are not correct. I was like, you guys are not right.
Fuck?
Well, they were talking in general, not just part 2. Like, they were just like, yeah.
That's demonstrably not true, Scott.
Oh, I agree.
In any context where you would put The Rock against Vin Diesel, where Vin Diesel wins, you're wrong.
Yeah.
There is no aspect where Vin Diesel can beat The Rock at anything.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure The Rock's a better singer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did Moana. Of course he's a better singer.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Who
Beck.
got that song?
I don't know, Beck. I watched that video of Vin Diesel playing D&D, and he was like the worst D&D player. Like for someone who claims to love the game so much, he was the most boringest. Like, I guess I'll just hit him. Really? That's what you're bringing to the table? I guess I'll just fucking hit him. Ooh, stand back.
I didn't like him.
No. Now, Joe Manganiello, on the other hand, that motherfucker loves D&D. Yeah, that man's a goddamn national treasure.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, he is.
I don't know
Good
why,
talk.
but
I'm glad that we got to the silent part of the show.
No, it's just like as you were trying to like talk as Vin Diesel, I could just imagine him, and like I guess how I imagine him doing it would be like he'd get all real close to the mic and then just kind of like do that smirk he does, and he goes, "I'm gonna hit him," and then
So
he does, and then that's it.
Yeah. He's like, I guess I'll shoot fire out of my sword. Like, really? Come on.
There's going to be a Fast
And that dude got to write the foreword to the 4th edition player's handbook.
Yeah.
Like, you don't deserve this.
There's going to be a Fast and Furious 10 and 11 that The Rock is not going to be in, but there's going to be a Hobbs and Shaw 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is there? Because I've heard The Rock might be done with all this.
I think he might be contracted to do it, nevertheless.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then again, that man, they could just buy him out. You know what I mean? Like, The Rock says no, The Rock says no.
I mean, he must have the kind of power to just do whatever he wants at this point.
Oh, yeah, he does. He definitely does.
Jungle Cruise. It's like...
Yo, the Jungle Book starring The Rock as Mowgli.
Ooh, he's Mowgli?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, is he an older Mowgli, or he's the 11-year-old child Mowgli?
That one. He's that one.
Remember that Bambi 2 SNL skit?
Yes.
It's kind of like that.
I mean,
Kevin
if he
Hart
grows up in
is
the
Baloo.
jungle swinging around and shit with the gorillas, I feel like Mowgli should be fucking ripped like The Rock.
Yeah, he definitely should.
Gorilla strength, got the gorilla
Kevin
grip
Hart
and
to actually
everything.
be Bagheera.
No. Kevin Hart needs to just step back. It's okay. They can do a movie without each other. It's fine. Like...
Oh, I'm fine with no Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart he doesn't do it for me. He said some shit about having a gay son a while back, and I've never forgiven him for it. Like I'm fine without Kevin Hart in general.
Bagheera is Keith David.
Yes.
Well, Bagheera is kind of a wimpy role.
Oh, yeah.
Bagheera's like. Bagheera's always kind of like, oh, Mowgli, don't go there. Oh, Mowgli.
Yeah, but
he's
this is
looking
the
out for
dark
Mowgli.
version. This is the dark version. We can make it badass.
Oh, where Bagheera has like a scar over the face from Shere Khan.
From fighting Shere Khan back in the day.
Yeah,
They used to be
I'm
friends.
with Scott. Keith David should be Shere Khan.
I mean, look, what's his
think
name did not do a bad job as Shere Khan. Idris Elba. He was a solid Shere Khan.
Yeah.
They keep him.
I still haven't watched that one yet.
Either Idris
Anthony,
Elba.
you're good. Your life is better.
Oh.
But if you're gonna watch it for Idris Elba and everybody else around you.
Either Idris Elba as Shere Khan again, or we get. Wow, I just blanked on the name that I was going to say. I had it.
It happens.
Yeah, I
happens.
just had it. Giancarlo Esposito as Shere Khan.
I knew you were gonna say him, but he also's in that movie as the wolf.
It's true.
So you just want to recast everyone who was. You're just like, this is a great cast, but you chose them all wrong. So let me reorder who they should be. It's like,
Scott put Ernie Hudson as Bagheera, and that I can get behind.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not at that.
Yeah, I like Ernie Hudson as a very like sincere kind of energy about him in his characters. I always believe him to be like a real person that I can kind of like connect to whatever they're putting out there.
I don't know. I see The Rock more
I'm always
as
a fan of
Baloo,
him.
honestly, but that's just because the joke is we're putting
Yeah, I
him
mean,
as
that's
a little
realistic.
kid. Yeah.
But what if now? Stay with me here. What if Baloo, the bear, was played by Ron Funches?
Who's Ron?
Yes. Yes. To all of this. Yes.
All right, hold on.
He's like,
I
oh
like
no,
it. I
you
like
need to
it.
get some bare necessities up in your ass. No.
I like this, and I'm all for it. But let's consider Ron Funches as maybe Hiss.
Nah, we need a woman up in there.
I mean, you're not wrong, but like, I don't know. I'm fine with Baloo being a woman. Any of these characters can be a female.
No, hashtag not my Jungle Book.
Yeah, we do got to get LeVar Burton in this. LeVar Burton as that fucking orangutan.
King Louis?
Oh, King Louis.
King Louis, yeah.
I don't know if he has the energy to be King Louis. I mean, he might. He's an actor. I'm sure he could pull it out. But like, we've never seen him be energy. You know what I mean?
I think LeVar Burton is always hiding something from us.
Oh,
and not
yeah.
like a bad way. I just think like he has more potential than anyone gives him credit for.
And,
of course.
I mean,
yeah.
Octavia Spencer is obviously going to be Kaw. I mean,
Ooh,
Okay.
I'm down with that. I like her in all things.
She's great.
Steph out here just Googling everyone we say.
I know.
Dude,
So many
you guys
names I can't keep up.
You guys are really good with names.
We're basically
you guys
casting
see-
the Jungle Book, but they're all black actors.
Yeah, we are.
I mean,
Oh,
Did you see? Did you see Ma?
And he's gonna win a fucking Oscar.
Yeah, I have.
I have not.
It's dark.
Anthony, that's actually pretty fun. Like, you might get a kick out of watching Octavia Spencer go batshit crazy for an hour and a half. It's like-
I couldn't tell from the trailer if it was supposed to be like real dark and intense,
No.
or if it was gonna be kind of like a little more over the top.
It's
I
over
think
the
Well,
top.
I mean,
Over
also,
the
yes.
top and
Yeah,
intense,
okay.
Yeah.
but I mean,
She runs
she
over a
does some-
teenager.
Yeah, she does
But is
some
it like-
awful things in that movie. Yeah.
Is it like Saw intense?
No,
or is it
no.
just
No,
like
not Saw
some like
intense.
graphic scenes?
No. Oh, I don't even think there's that much blood. She just does a few choice things with some needles and threads at
Okay.
one point. Yeah.
it's fucked up. But
It's fucked up.
I enjoyed
But
it.
She's really
Because
good at it,
watching
though,
her
though.
do it. It's
Yeah.
I
just
think
like,
it's on
oh.
HBO.
I've only.
Oh, I think so.
I think I only watched half of it. I still need to finish that movie.
Oh. Let's-
I don't know how y'all like just like watch half of shit.
Yeah, I don't get that.
I think I was doing something.
When was this yesterday? Was this morning?
No, it was a while ago.
I'll give it to you if it was Sunday, but anything before that, I think I don't know who you are as a person.
I mean, I've done that. Like, I was watching Love is Blind, like, downstairs, and I had 3 minutes left, and I paused it, and I brought it upstairs, and I sat down on my bed and watched the last 3 minutes.
But that was after you changed into your bed clothes, so, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Just wanna
Michael
clarify.
Winslow needs a role in this movie. Who would Michael Winslow play?
Michael Winslow is all the background characters.
Yeah, he's all-
He does all of the like background monkeys and wolves and
Anthony,
shit like
remember when we recast the Next Generation crew all as black people, but we kept Data
Oh, yeah.
as white? We
Yeah.
were like, you need one.
that? Yeah, that was fucking forever ago.
I still think our list was awesome. We had Lando Calrissian as captain of the Enterprise.
Did we?
I mean,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah,
I've
and I
forgotten
mean
a
not
lot
Billy
of it,
D.
but I
Williams.
remember
We're
it.
talking Lando Calrissian.
Wait. Who was Spock then? Who was Spock?
It
Oh,
was
no,
New
we
Gen-
went
it was
Next
Next
Gen.
There was no
Who
Spock.
was a guy who steps over chairs? What's his name?
Oh,
Oh,
Riker.
Riker. Yes.
Who did we put as Riker? Fuck.
You know what? I know
was a
for
good
fact
one.
I wrote that. I know for a fact I wrote that down. I wrote the list down.
Yeah.
And I very likely have it because I have like near 20 like little notebooks of like for shit like that.
Yeah.
I maybe could find it one day. I feel in my heart it exists somewhere like in this room. Where
Well,
all my shit
the
is.
funny thing though is like we did that like maybe 10 years ago. I think
Yeah.
now if we were to do it right now, which I'm not saying we're going to do this, but if we did, we would probably
We just did
change our
Jungle Book.
but we would probably change all our answers
Oh yeah,
Yes.
because there's now
Keegan-Michael Key for
10
Data,
more years of different
Scott
actors
says.
we enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Like Keegan Michael
so-
Key
so
wasn't
many
someone
more-
I would have put back then,
Yeah.
but now for sure. Yeah.
there's so many more prominent black actors like to choose from.
It's true.
Yeah, we would fucking put a killer list out there. We would have to like go like deeper into the fucking decks. Fucking O'Brien would get cast. We didn't
Yes.
cast O'Brien, I don't think.
No.
We got to get Black Irish in there.
All right, Steph, what are you Googling right now?
I'm not Googling anything. I was Googling.
I think we said I think we said
Michael
Whoopi stays
Winslow
Whoopi
at
though.
first.
Yes,
How did
Whoopi
you
stays
know
and
that? You're so right.
Michael Doran, I think, also stays.
Yeah, Michael Dorn just stays Michael Dorn.
Yeah. Yeah. Steph, you were watching Love Is Blind?
Yeah, I was
Is that
watching
the one with the animal things?
No, that's Sexy Beast.
No, that's
I
Sexy
watched
Beast.
Sexy
Oh, okay.
Beast.
That's,
But I only
was
watched
gonna
one
use Love Is
episode.
Blind to jump to Sexy
Yeah.
Beast.
I haven't watched either yet, so
Yes.
Any of it?
no, I'm not
For
ready.
Sexy Beasts?
I'm not ready.
I've watched 3 episodes of Sexy
I
Beast.
watched one.
You watched
It's
3?
interesting.
Are you into it?
It's interesting.
Wait,
No.
hold up. So this
I
isn't
think
your
it's-
Yeah, let's
circle,
do it.
right?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. God, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, if anyone doesn't know, Sexy Beast is on Netflix right now.
Yeah.
It is the first season. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think it's the first season.
It can't have many episodes. Yeah, it's absolutely the first season.
Yeah.
Because you can tell everything is like cheap and done for the first time.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
can tell they're still figuring out whatever shit they're
Yeah.
doing. It's a dating show where the concept is everybody is in full prosthetic, like face masks, out down to like if someone is an animal that's got like a lot of hair, they've got hair under a ripped shirt and stuff like that. Like they go for it,
Yeah.
and that part is pretty good. Like the people that they got doing
The makeup?
Yeah.
is pretty good. And it's one person and then 3 suitors. And like one is voted off right away, then more like a second date, and then they choose who they want at the end, and then they are revealed to what everyone looks like. The whole point is you don't know what the other person looks like,
Yeah.
and you're supposed to just
Base it off personality. And
yeah, just based off
Yeah.
personality. I've watched 3 episodes.
I've watched one.
Nobody cares about the personality.
Of course
Really?
not.
Yeah.
I like
Everyone they interview is one the dumbest person that they could find in
Yeah.
England, because this definitely seems to be filmed in England. They're just finding the dumbest people, and they're all of them in their one-on-one interviews, like their interviews to the camera, they're all like, oh well, they got to have a big old ass or whatever, like, oh they big shoulders or whatever. Like they are all of them talk about a physical aspect that they are looking for in whomever.
yeah.
And even to the fact of some of them in their like dates, they talk about each other's body more than they talk about each other's interests.
Yeah, I need to watch the other
So-
episodes. Off the
Is it all
first
straight
one.
people?
So far,
Look,
yes,
look.
it's just been straight.
All
people.
these people are on a dating show for a reason because they can't find normal people in real
That
life.
is in the
The
trailer.
one thing I wondered.
That exact line is in the trailer.
Oh, well.
The one thing I've wondered about these shows though is because, like, okay, one, still didn't finish my my circle application, but they do
Steph,
have.
why?
I don't know, man. I didn't do my videos yet. I know I have until October. I got to do that soon.
Okay.
But like, I was reading like in the extra stuff, it was like, oh, would you like to be used for other shows? So it's like, I just feel like that window of opportunity, if that was given to me, would be
to get
like,
into some weird shows.
yeah, like to be on weird shows
Yeah.
like that. I don't know how that would go.
Look, Steph,
if
filling
they
out your
dress you
circle
up like
application.
Do they dress
Otter.
you up like an otter? Is that the choice? Do you get
Yeah.
to choose the animal?
I don't
Steph,
think
I
so.
assume.
Yeah.
When you finish your
I
circle
don't know.
application, that is your gateway into becoming a host for one of these shows on Netflix. You have to fill out your circle application.
I will. I don't know. I watch these shows and then I wonder how I would be put in that scenario, and I don't know.
Don't know till you find out, baby. Put yourself in that scenario.
I don't know. But like, even
Like,
go
it's-
ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say, like, these. I don't watch many of these shows.
I watch a few.
In fact, I almost never watch any of these
Yeah.
shows. This is the first show like this I've watched. Yeah, I can't even remember how long.
Yeah.
So, like, what might be normal, like, Stefan, I know you only watched one episode. Jordan, you haven't seen anything?
Nope.
And Leland hasn't. So,
Nope.
Steph, you're the only one who can kind of,
Yeah.
like, answer my questions. Are they always, like, clearly putting it on and also too dumb to put it on and still seem authentic? Like, they can't act?
Yeah, I don't know, because like whenever
is that normal?
I don't know. I watch a lot of these like reality type whatever shows, and they're always a specific type of person. Like I've only seen one like to be honest, and maybe I'm wrong, but like in The Circle, that one vegan guy, he was probably maybe the most like authentic person I've ever seen on these shows, where like nothing's like not gimmicky, but like nothing's like for show. He's like honestly like legit being himself, where he really loves all things, and he really does breathing exercises. Like it's nothing, like he really just genuinely likes people and not putting it up for show. But
and
everyone
that's why he
else
got voted out first.
Yeah.
All right, I was gonna say, is he successful at the show?
Nope. First one voted off.
No, he was the first one voted off, and that's like
because everyone's like, this can't be real.
Yeah. I just like I've observed from these shows, and I've seen people, and I'm just like even the first episode that I watched, I was like watching some of the reactions, and I think one of the girls was saying like, yeah, like I feel like you know a lot from a person's looks, and like I can tell by their eyes and stuff, and I was like, yeah, but you can tell by like anyone's fucking eyes, like
they're trying so hard to look through the makeup.
I don't know, but yeah, like even observing a lot of it, it goes to like how they look. I mean, their face is in full makeup, but you see that. I mean, Jen stated they're like most of them are like thin, fit body types. Like it's
they have no problems finding someone to do who wants them.
Yeah,
okay?
That's what I get so I don't know. I get really confused because they're all
they're all thin. They're all, I mean, they've all been at least fairly attractive.
Yeah.
There's been, I think one of the guys, I'm like, all right, you're fairly regular. You're kind of a regular looking guy. Not unattractive, but not like some of these other people.
Yeah.
Who like, I don't know. Maybe I would look great too if I had a makeup team. Like fucking doing me up. Maybe I'd
lighting
look
helps.
pretty good. Yeah. Jordan, you got something?
This reminds me. So me and my brother were just like looking through stuff on HBO Max. We came across a show called F-Boy Island.
Oh yeah, I saw the trailer for that shit.
Yeah.
And the weird thing to me is this is an HBO Max original, and even
nudity,
in the show,
right?
No, they just say F-Boy Island. They just keep saying F-Boy. Not just fuck. They don't say fuckboy at all.
Oh,
they just keep saying F-Boy.
That's weird.
Over and over on HBO Max. And there wasn't nudity too, and that was weird.
I think it's because although the show is on HBO Max, you're still advertising it outside, so you're trying to build the brand of F-Boy.
That's what I was thinking too, but it's an HBO Max original.
Well, they're trying to make it a brand because it's the name of the show, so the brand of the show.
But I mean, is being a fuckboy something you can trademark?
No, it belongs to the internet.
No?
Oh, okay. Got it.
Belongs to the streets.
Yep.
I don't know. Yeah.
Look, I typically just don't watch reality shows.
Neither do I.
Yeah, the only reason why I haven't watched The Circle and The Circle season 2 is my brother really into reality shows, and B,
AKA your boy.
Yes, and like Steph was watching too. I was like, all right, sure, I'll give this a shot, and I enjoyed it. I generally don't watch reality shows.
Oh,
but since I live with my brother, he loves watching reality shows, so I end up watching reality shows, and then I get invested, and then it's just, I don't know.
I was watching. I literally sat down and watched 3 episodes of Love Is Blind last night, the last 3, and the drama in that, I like sat there and I was just like, oh, this is real bad. Oh, this is real cringe. That's the one.
What's the concept of that one?
So they're strangers. They're all trying to find a potential, like the potential love of their life, apparently. Okay. And they talk through a wall. They don't see each other. They talk through a wall. And it's one of those things. It's based off personality. And then
I keep thinking that's the one called The Circle.
Oh, no. Yes, Roseanne, very much. But like, Yeah, so they'll talk to each
Zane in
other.
the chat is saying Damien is a dumbass.
They'll talk to each other, and then eventually they propose. So they then they're engaged, and then they try to find love, basically.
I feel like the premise for that show, like, actually does do, is actually more personality based, because you don't see the person until like the end.
Yeah,
right?
but it gets real fucking awkward because it's just like, okay, so they don't see each other, then they get proposed to through the wall, then they finally meet each other for the first time, like it's the big reveal, and that's when you kind of can see when people are shallow or not.
So, all right, so then the people that they have on the show, would you say they vary in attractiveness? Or, like, are they more average attractive, like real people attractive? Or are they mostly TV people attractive?
I think they're all genuinely, like...
They're all TV
they're
attractive.
all, like, TV attractive.
All TV attractive.
Like, I've never seen anyone just, like... I don't know.
A normal
like everyone's
person?
an 8 at the minimum.
Yeah.
That sounds right, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just, like... So they get engaged, then they live in an apartment with each other to see how things go, like living situation. Not that long. This all is a matter of like what, months? A month span, I think, if not 2 weeks. Like they're right. Literally strangers, get to know each other, and then for some reason
it's fucked up that like marriage is a part of this.
Yeah,
it's one thing if like, oh, we're gonna couple up and we're going to like date, like the purpose of the show is like, after this we're gonna be dating,
that's the thing.
We'll be steady or whatever. Like, all right, cool. Like the consequences are fairly
like
low. Like, all right,
up.
you win $50,000 or something. Yeah. But like, holy shit, we're gonna be fucking married. Like that takes a lawyer to undo.
Oh well, I mean, like some don't work. Like they get to the, like it's about to go down.
No.
Like they're at the altar.
They're at the altar,
sure.
And then it's just like, so will you marry me? And they go, no.
Nah.
And
because that's
then
reasonable.
It's just like, oh shit.
Anyone.
They said no.
In a matter of weeks, you do not know that whomever you are dating is going to be a marryable match.
I forgot how many.
That's insane.
I forgot how many couples total, but the new seasons that came out like last week are the after the show, so it's been 2 years, and the two people that are married, or the two couples that actually got married, are still very much married. And they're fine. Nice. But they did the reunion, and oh my god, the drama was real. I was just like, oh shit, this bitch.
Lots of torchbearers, huh?
Yeah, there's just like, there's a lot of situations where I was like, oh boy, you should just leave them alone. Like, you hated that couple anyways. You shouldn't even try to be nice. You should just let it go. And then, yeah, it was real tense.
It's been 2 years, but I still love him, I think.
Jordan, Leland, clearly we know the answer for Steph. But given the opportunity, would either of you do one of these shows?
Do the show?
I don't think I have it in me.
Not this one. Just like you can have your pick of like whatever ones.
I don't know. As much as I want to be like, just want to try these, I don't think like even being my authentic self would be entertaining to anyone. So it's like
that is irrelevant.
That's irrelevant.
Make that irrelevant in your decision.
I think I would.
You are given the opportunity.
Well, probably
Someone
not a
hands you the
dating
ticket.
show. I don't think I would want to.
No,
do the dating show.
that's the
it's
thing.
Gotta be a dating
it's a dating show. Would you do a dating show?
I mean, there's also the experience of it that might, even if it's awkward, it would just be fun to do. But at the same time, I'm also cringing of how it could go. I don't know.
Steph?
As long as I'm not contractually beholden to somebody, fuck it. Yeah, I'll do it. Whatever.
Like, I know I can't because I'm just not good at meeting people or talking to new people in general. Like at all.
See?
So you wouldn't do it, period?
No, I wouldn't.
Not
I
even
would not
like
do it.
You don't think maybe you'd be more comfortable like with the mask or anything like that? Something that kind of like is
shielding
some kind of protective shell. That
probably not, because especially if it's for sure a show and I know there's cameras. It's not going to work for me. It is not going to work because I know people are watching.
And Leland, you're just opposed to the entire concept.
Yep, I ain't got time for that.
What if they had a drawing show?
Well, that's not a dating
It's
show.
a dating show. It's got to be a dating show.
What if it was a drawing
that's the
dating
whole
show?
point.
I mean, can I go on Pawn Stars?
What's that?
That's the one you go for?
Oh,
No,
Pawn
You want to be on
Stars.
Pawn Stars?
Look, I don't know.
Wait,
I
Steph,
don't really
Steph,
care.
what do you think that show is?
Are they stars that pawn stuff?
Please describe
That
more
would
of the
be
show.
a better concept show. Think of it though, like
Yeah, it would.
like 80s to 90s celebrities pawning shit or going into other
Latoya
houses.
Jackson comes in.
Yes, you're with me on this. Yes, like Cher walks
take
through
everyone
a house
who is
and just
on-
goes, "What is with this lamp? Why would you buy this?"
No.
And then she throws it out. You know, that would be the show to watch.
Oh, the star goes through and pawns your stuff?
Yeah, they make choices for you because they know better.
Oh no, I wanted to see like D list celebrities pawning their own stuff.
Oh, like Casper Van Dien pawns his like prop replica gun from some movie to get rent.
From Starship Troopers, yeah. Yeah, like take everyone who was on that like celebrity ghost stories, just take all of them because that's the perfect range
haven't watched that yet.
of like down and out, and then put them over here, and they all bring one thing to pawn. And they like tell their story about it, whatever, like blah 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 blah, and then they are given like pennies to the dollar for it, and you just have to look at that like disappointed look on their
Of
face.
how much it's not worth.
Yeah,
Terrible.
This is totally unrelated, just because Latoya Jackson was mentioned, but I found out.
Don't say
that-
her name again.
She's still
or
alive?
she'll pop up.
I
Yes,
found
she's still
out-
alive.
Who's that again? Hold on. Latoya.
Let me finish this story, then you'll understand. Okay. So I just found out that Wesley Snipes got his big break by starring in the music video / movie for the Michael Jackson song "Bad."
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I didn't know that either. I just found out now.
well, I mean,
I believe it was also maybe directed by Martin Scorsese.
Scorsese. Yep.
Yeah.
It's directed by Martin Scorsese.
Yeah.
Who's that
My-
again?
famous.
It's not
The
important
Departed.
for this conversation.
Yeah. Because for whatever reason, me and my brother, we were just watching Michael Jackson music movies, and we watched Bad. I've never seen the full Bad movie.
It's wild, isn't it?
I've done it like once.
It is. First, Michael Jackson is in the gang with Wesley Snipes, and they're like, "You don't got it in you, Daryl," because his name is Daryl in this movie, and like, "You're not bad enough," and then Daryl, aka Michael Jackson's like, "I'm not bad enough. I'm not bad." He takes off his jacket, and it's Michael Jackson in a hoodie. And it's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life because it's Michael Jackson, King of Pop, wearing a goddamn hoodie, and this is when his skin's
normal
already
hoodie.
white. Yeah.
It just doesn't fit right.
Yeah.
And then
I'll show
and then
you
he's like,
Bad.
I'll show you Bad. And then we cut to a subway, station, terminal, whatever, right? And this man's just walking along. Then Daryl, aka Michael Jackson, pops out. He's like, "Give me the bag!" Like he's trying to rob him. And as he's doing this, Wesley Snipes and the other gang and the rest of the dudes come out to help rob this man. And then Daryl has a crisis of conscience, and he's like, "No, get out here, run!" So dude runs. The Wesley Snipes is like, "See, I knew you weren't bad." And Michael Jackson looks at him and is like, "I'm not bad." And then everything goes into color, and he falls from the sky for some reason, and he's wearing the Bad outfit. And then 20 other dudes show up. Michael Jackson just summons dudes from out of nowhere. Then they all start dancing to prove that Michael Jackson is bad.
Yeah.
It's been a long
He
time.
thought he was bad. It's real funny.
And then there's one scene with two dudes next to Michael Jackson who dressed exactly like Mario and Luigi from the Super Mario Brothers, and me and my brother could not get over that fact.
Good Lord.
And then after the fact, Wesley Snipes was like, "All right, you bad." And he walks away.
I fucking can't.
Look. Thriller aside, I think Smooth Criminal is one of his best videos ever made.
Oh, I still
100%, except for the slow down breakdown part. I don't like that.
Oh
part at
yeah,
all.
fuck that.
Also,
shit.
yes,
but
Prince
but
was
it
supposed
comes
to be
back.
Wesley
The
Snipes'
music
role.
video version.
Yeah, the music video version, not Moonwalker. No.
Yeah.
No, the music video version is all like sped up and stuff. It doesn't look good at all.
The best part is when they come back from that silent part, though, when the cops come in, is because that's when they break into the lean. And that was the first time I remember in life going like, that motherfucker really can do anything he wants.
It's true. I mean, I knew he could do whatever he wants because at the beginning of the video, he walks into this bar, resurrects all these people from the 20s, takes out a coin, flips it. It's flipping this way, horizontally, and then it spins and goes into the jukebox somehow. And the music starts. And as soon as he goes, BOW! And then it just goes. And then halfway through the video, Michael Jackson is out here talking to some bitches, and then the dude rolled up with a knife. Michael Jackson, not even looking, takes out a gun, shoots the man, puts it away, continues talking to the women, turns around and walks away, looks at the outline of the man he just murdered, and said, see, that's what happens, and he walks away and continues singing.
It's been a long time.
It's so...
I don't know why you're confused.
It's so weird.
No, I'm not confused. It's
so weird when he gets
violent. It's the greatest video of all time.
Yeah, it's great.
It's so weird when he gets violent. Like when he smashed up all those cars and then turns into a fucking panther.
Yes, at the end of The Way You Make Me Feel, it's a 5-minute segment of him just walking around dancing, destroying a vehicle, and then he turns into a panther.
Yeah, the panther.
Like we get it, you're trying to say something, but you're not the guy to be saying this.
No, and it's at the end of Black and White.
Oh, the face morph?
Yeah. Because the cat leaves the cat leaves the face morph studio, and that's when you follow him out, and the panther turns into Michael Jackson, breaks a bunch of shit, and then disappears.
He's into the night.
My favorite thing of that whole thing though is when Cleveland did it on Family Guy, and then turned into the panther and ran off because Peter was like skit skit skit.
Lord.
Nah, man, that man was crazy, but those videos I love them. Like, remember the Time video when it's clearly he's not kissing Iman because the light shines through their lips at one point? You're like, ooh, okay. Y'all couldn't work that out?
Eddie Murphy, the Egyptian king, Pharaoh.
Yeah.
What's his name sitting there, too?
Jordan. What's Michael Jordan doing in there?
No,
it's Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson.
Oh, Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a guard.
He's a guard.
Yeah, he's a guard.
He shows him in the beginning. I remember that.
Yeah, because every time they cut the guy's head off, he goes, ooh, that cold.
And then we finished by watching Rock My World.
Oh, no.
Look, the song is not great, but it is Michael Jackson's best acting role.
Yeah. Marlon Brando barely being able to walk down them stairs. He's just like, I'm
Michael
so
Jackson's
fat.
a 43-year-old man trying to get at this clearly 21-year-old woman.
Yeah.
He's chilling with Chris Tucker, and he destroys the club after he once again summons dudes out of nowhere to dance with him.
That was his power all along.
Did you guys make it to Blood on the Dance Floor?
We did not.
You should. Jordan, buckle up. He dresses up like a white man in that one and dances. Oh, yeah.
Really?
He gets in a full white man, old fat man prosthetic, fakes out the audience, dances, and then rips off the face mask to be Michael Jackson underneath it.
For some reason, when I picture Michael Jackson in whiteface, I guess you call it, I think of Dave Chappelle's Chuck Taylor news reporter.
Yeah, I'm so confused. I don't think I remember that.
That's the appropriate feeling when it comes to
Thank
Michael
you for
Jackson
that.
is general confusion. I think everybody just has that. You're like, damn, this song is great, but wow, what a video, and damn, this person is problematic. How do I separate all this?
That's fair. That is fair.
Yeah.
Instead of just...
Michael Jackson was great.
So, Anthony, what'd you watch this week?
We're going to loop it back around to shit we watched.
Oh, no.
I was going to say,
we started talking about Michael
away
Jackson.
from the things I wrote down.
They went nuts.
All right, I did watch a movie that I am honestly surprised. Does anyone remember the DreamWorks unsung hero of a film called Turbo?
Oh, was that the snail?
Snail that moves really fast.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Never seen it.
Shrek.
Actually,
is it cute?
It's actually kind of fun. You know what? It's not kind of fun. It is fun. It's pretty fun.
Where'd you watch it on?
Netflix?
Okay. Noted.
I think I watched it on Netflix.
Question.
Yes.
Did you get to the end of Netflix? I mean,
you know what? I don't have a good answer.
Fair enough. I watch a lot of shit too. I just wondered where you were at in life, where you got to the end of Netflix and you were like, I guess I'll watch Ryan Reynolds as a snail.
Also, apparently Rovi hates that movie.
I guess so. Wow.
Look, Ramon hates all movies if they're not Alien, Jurassic Park, or
Gladiator
now.
This is true.
All right.
Aliens, reptiles, and men fighting. That's it.
There's a very large hurdle to deal with, and that hurdle is the plot.
What is the plot? Please tell me.
So this snail.
Oh, no.
You know what? I was going to explain it because it seemed irrelevant, but then I remembered what it was, and I realized I have to. So this snail with dreams of just being fast. Like he watches Formula One videos and dreams of being on a television in the real world of people.
Okay. Is he someone's pet?
Nope, he's a regular garden snail with all of his garden snail others. He's got a brother, but like, I don't know. I think how snails work is they would all kind of be related.
Oh, the cast is fun. I'm surprised.
The cast is kind
really
of fucking
good.
killer.
Please tell me the cast.
Ryan Reynolds, Paul Giamatti, Maya Rudolph, Samuel L. Jackson, Michael Pena, Luis Guzman, Bill Hader, Snoop Dogg, Ben Schwartz.
My God.
Kim Jong, Michelle Rodriguez.
Yeah. Bill Hader,
and
Richard
no one else
Jenkins.
really matters.
What
as
does
much
Sam
as those.
Jackson play? Please tell me he's a bug.
He's another snail.
Yeah,
Nice.
named Whiplash.
And he has one of the best fucking lines of Samuel L. Jackson's career.
Okay.
I'm going to try and find a video because I will fucking ruin it if I try and do it. But I saw it, I'm like, holy shit. That's my new favorite Samuel L. Jackson line that I just want to quote.
All right. Guess I have to watch Turbo
I
as well.
watch it.
Jesus Christ.
So the plot itself, this snail, Ryan Reynolds, who dreams of being fast, through happenstance and fucking whatever bullshit, gets sucked into a street car, like a street racing car, like a Fast and Furious car, that then gets NOS put into it because it's racing. And he gets like infused with the NOS, and that gives him magical speed powers. No more questions.
Oh, just like the Flash.
Just like the Flash. Now he goes fast. Then he is found by Michael Pena, who is a taco truck taco salesman, taco guy. Like, so, that's his thing. Him,
real human man?
No. It's all animated.
It's all CGI human man.
Person.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Turbo, the snail, exists in the same world as people.
Okay.
They don't know of each other's worlds. To Luis Guzman and Michael Pena, it's just a snail that weirdly goes fast. And that's not, like, you don't take this to science or anything like that. You decide to put it in the Indy 500 because it's fast. Yes, sir. Down in front.
Do they talk to the snail? Like,
they
do they communicate back?
They don't. They don't. Okay. But there is
an understanding.
One scene.
Is there
They do not understand each other. They're Ryan Reynolds and Paul Giamatti. They're talking to each other because Paul Giamatti is the voice of like, oh, don't follow your dreams. That's Paul Giamatti's job in this movie. And then Michael Pena and Luis Guzman and Kim Jong and Ben Schwartz. No, Ben Schwartz is another snail. Like, they're all people. They can't talk to each other. But there's one fucking scene where I keep saying Luis Guzman. Michael Pena comes around where Ryan Reynolds and Paul Giamatti as snails talking to each other. Fucking Michael Pena comes around and is like, "You talking about me?" And I'm like, "No, they're not supposed to be talking about you. You're not supposed to be talking to them. You're a human, they're a snail. You are not supposed to talk to each other." It's the only point where the whole thing gets gray. But so because the snail goes super fast, and Michael Pena and Luis Guzman have this, like, not failing, but kind of struggling taco shop, Mexican foods business, the young dreamer, Michael Pena, is like, "Oh, we'll put Turbo in the Indy 500, which is Formula fucking racing cars. We're going to put this tiny snail, and we'll put our company on the side like an advertiser, like a sponsor.
On the side of the snail.
And that will get business for our taco truck."
On the side of the snail.
On the side of the snail.
Enlarged?
How big is a snail?
Yeah.
No, it is a snail.
Okay.
It is a snail-ass snail. Now, all right. This is silly.
This is silly. This next part is silly, guys.
All of this. So the taco stand and truck is in this failing shopping mall where Kim Jong plays a woman who is a nail salon person. Okay. That I think is kind of problematic.
Yeah.
And a couple other people. One is a hobby shop. The hobby shop makes little plastic shells to go on the snails because they had snail races there as like a regular event. Now, regular snail races, like you would see in like TJ, where you just watch regular snails move through down a line.
Oh, we're back to snail trails. Got it.
Yes. So the hobbyist, the hobby guy, makes these little plastic covers for the snails where they have like fucking spoilers and like kits to them. Told you, it's getting funny. It's getting real silly. And so yeah, Snoop Dogg, Samuel L. Jackson, Ben Schwartz, they're all snails. And they all go to Indianapolis where Ryan Reynolds as Turbo, the speeding snail, races Bill Hader, who plays a French Formula One star, like racing star. Oh. And like that's the leap of logic right there. I know everything else I said was insane, but the fact that a snail, which I said it out loud before they said it, and I howled when they finally said it. There's no rule that says a snail can't be in the Indy 500. They fucking air-butted it. And I'm like, all right, I'm already like an hour into this movie, so whatever.
So a snail races a real human man in a real car.
Yes.
Gotcha.
The snail on the ground. And don't bring in like, oh, like the heat would boil the snail or the snail would like dry up. Don't bring those logical arguments into any of this.
Logic has left the building.
Yeah.
When you said a snail got infused with NOS.
Yeah, and became super fast. The first half of the movie, there's like weird side effects where his eyes will become headlights, and he will randomly turn like a radio inside of him will turn on, and
he's
like
Bumblebee.
Yeah, sort of like Bumblebee, except like not for the purposes of communication, but like there's a Snoop Dogg song, like they do drop it like it's hot. Because I think that was about the time.
How does a radio fit inside a snail?
There's no radio inside of him. He just picks up radio signals. Don't work too hard on trying to figure it out.
Fair enough.
I still want to watch it. I would like an opinion.
I kind of feel like I need to be very drunk to watch this movie.
Yeah, I mean, it certainly wouldn't hurt the situation.
Okay.
Like, it is so bananas. And like I said, like, the biggest thing that kept bugging me is the fact of, like, this human world is going to let this snail fucking race. Like, fucking Red from That 70s Show is, like, the guy who runs the Indy 500. And he's gonna let this happen? No, Red would never let this happen.
He becomes Lightning McQueen.
I watched it all, and I didn't hate any of it. Like, it is so fucking ridiculous.
Okay. Hey, Steph.
Yeah.
Remember how Anthony likes to say how we just have terrible taste in movies?
Yeah.
All right, here's a hard transition.
Oh, thank God.
So Niall, my brother, decided to get a harness for Hero, because he's blind. So we got him this little harness, and I can't get over this picture because it's extremely just adorable to me. So now everyone must see this, and there it is on stream for everyone to see.
It's little hula hoop.
Oh, I've seen those.
Yeah. And he both hates it but likes it at the same time.
He appreciates not bumping into things, but he doesn't like wearing it.
Yes, absolutely. Like when we took it off of him last night, he's like, I don't know how to exist without this now.
I'm dependent on it now.
Oh, give him all the kisses for me. Look at his cute little face.
Now, chat, while you're all looking at that picture, give us a number between 1 and
64?
83.
Oh, okay. No, I think you're close.
Were neither of you actually looking at the list?
I'm looking at it up right now. I got it.
What do you think I am?
There's the usual numbers: 69, 420.
Nope. 80. 1 in 80.
1 in 80. I'm taking the hair off the stream so you can concentrate.
Cornbread's busting out the 69.
And I'm ignoring it like I do every week.
Well, then Scott says 2.
Oh. All right. Ooh. All right.
Is this back with the original questions we had?
It's an OG question.
Yeah, this is old.
Whose question
This
was
might go quick, this might not. All right.
Okay.
Marvel, DC, Harry Potter, Star Trek, Star Wars, or Lord of the Ring. One has to go. Which?
Harry Potter. Done.
Can you save them again?
Honestly?
Yeah,
It's Harry Potter.
I'm keeping Harry Potter.
No. Fuck Harry Potter. Fuck the creator. Not even gonna say her name.
Oh, I see.
Not even saying her name.
I don't even give a shit about that. It's just the youngest one on here, and the rest of them have been around a lot longer.
All right, Steph, again, the list is Marvel, DC, Harry Potter, Star Trek, Star Wars, or Lord of the Rings. You have to remove one of them from history.
We won't judge you, Steph. It's okay.
Okay, because I was still going to keep Harry Potter and take out Star Trek.
And that tracks for you. It makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know. I liked it. Well, okay. I enjoyed the movies, yes. Obviously aware of the creator of it, and we don't like her. So.
Yes. No, stop deleting it. Stop deleting it.
But, yeah.
Why?
Because I've got more to add to this.
No.
Stop deleting it.
Oh. It's done. Question is done.
I'm trying to whittle this down.
It's in the chat.
Fine. Okay. Thank you, Cornbread. Okay.
If I don't do it now, I'll forget to do it, and then we'll have to do this again later.
We wouldn't do this again later. We'd be like, oh, we did that. Let's erase it. Okay. So I'm also with Harry Potter, and this was written before all of that stuff really came to light. This topic is like 4 years old. So she wasn't great, but she wasn't the monster yet. All right. So Harry Potter is out because it's majority vote. So Star Trek still lives. Marvel, DC, Star Trek, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings. Now those are left. Which one's got to go?
Well, is that the new game?
That's a new. It's a new game. We're gonna keep
That
doing this.
wasn't
We're
the
down
question.
to 1.
It is now.
Oh, well, then I'll just skip to the end. I dump everything but Trek. Next. It's like,
Well, it's a democracy, so you don't get to just decide.
I enjoyed Lord of the Rings. It's been a long time.
Lord of the Rings is the one I would drop next.
But
of course it is. You don't like things.
Same. Yeah, same here.
I like all the other things.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, it's between Star Trek and Lord of the Rings that I'm dropping.
That you drop?
Yeah. Because I mean, I did not.
I can't keep my eye on the list and chat.
I did not grow up with Star Trek. I did not grow up with Lord of the Rings.
No. I remember watching the free movies at the base with me.
But like the Lord of the Rings movies came out like while you're.
I was in elementary, middle school.
Oh fuck!
I didn't.
I thought you were all older.
Either way,
I think it was elementary then.
I didn't watch those movies until way later.
Yeah.
Like way after they came out.
Yeah, because I was thinking like, the Lord of the Rings movies come out when you're like you're an age where you can go see movies on your own, but you're not yet. All right, so then
I saw it in college.
Wow.
All right, so what's the vote then? I say Lord of the Rings.
I'm for Lord of the Rings.
For this round, Lord of the Rings. For this round, Lord of the Rings.
Okay, so Lord of the Rings.
So that still leaves Marvel, DC, Star Trek, and Star Wars.
Trek will go next. Trek will go now.
At this point, I can get rid of Trek.
Yeah.
Then DC will go next. Then it'll come down to Marvel and Star Wars, and then I think Marvel may lose this fight.
Oh, Marvel would win for me.
All right, so yes, I think that's pretty logical as far as how this would all go. Jordan, would you agree?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, so Marvel versus Star Wars. Which one, if we had to remove the other one?
I mean, I don't have a cap shield, but I have 5 lightsabers. So,
but we also have the sequel trilogy.
And the prequel trilogy.
Oh, well, if we're pulling in bad things that happen in fandom, then I guess it has to go away right away. Because every one of them have problematic things. You just got to get past that
shit.
I mean, we were talking about a kid fucker earlier, and no one brought that up. So, maybe it's unfair to judge people on their products. So,
the King of Pop, Steph.
Oh, okay. I don't know. You said kid fucker, and I was like, did we have another conversation? I got real confused. I forgot we were talking about. Yes. Okay. I can't with the jet.
The king of popping kids.
It's terrible. Fucking terrible.
The fact that we had to explain that to Steph, I'm still kind of like...
You guys are too quick for me.
Mental speed.
I had to look up what a fucking snail trail was, and there was 2 definitions. The first one I thought, that's
Steph.
okay. And then I was like, oh no. There was
Steph.
another definition. I didn't know what it was.
I'm sorry.
I thought it was something else.
You could have asked me before the show what it was. I would have gladly have told you.
Well, it slipped my mind at the moment because I thought I got it right. And I was like, you know what? Let me confirm. And then I was like, I was wrong.
You cut out for me right when you said that.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of missed the middle
I don't know. I just thought, like, the trail was like, like...
Okay, yep, we can stop there.
Yeah.
Okay,
Stop. We're good. We're good.
That's what I thought.
We can put the rest of it together.
Yeah.
I think I would end up going with Marvel. Honestly.
Me too.
No, you wouldn't. You're just saying that to be what you're doing right now.
No. Listen, why I go with Marvel is because Marvel can do more with storytelling than Star Wars. Now, Star Wars has the capability, but nobody's using it for that. Star Wars can tell just as many varied stories, but they don't.
I think the argument could also be
all the
said
animated
for
series and shit.
I mean, I think the argument also could be said for Marvel has the capability of doing more, but they aren't either.
Yes, Marvel could be doing more than what they're doing.
Yeah.
But Star Wars, for the most part, all Star Wars stories are kind of small when it comes to what has been put into video media. I'm not counting the books because I can't speak on that at all.
I mean, yeah. If we go strictly the movies,
video was before DVD, and DVD
I know what a video cassette
Blu-ray.
is. I've rewinded.
Yeah, like if we go like for me, because I'm going strictly off of Star Wars movies and the MCU, it's clearly Marvel wins.
See, and here's
That's
the
how it's
thing:
working for me.
you know what's funny is you guys all assumed that thing was about movies, and I did all the other products with it.
Because I didn't touch any of the extended universe.
No, but I mean,
Star
like
Wars.
you guys were like, MCU. I honestly thought comics.
Oh.
I mean, I didn't want to bring like the comics into it, but it was part of my consideration.
No, I'm just saying, like Harry Potter books for me, and then and then the Lord of the Rings books, and then I was just saying, like I never once thought movies until you guys started talking movies. Like I just was assuming the fandom as a whole, not the specific product.
And it is, but I've never read a Harry Potter book, never will. Like all I know is the video media of all of these. I'm never going to read Lord of the Rings. I'm never going to read anything I'm just going to watch these things. Marvel is the only thing of these that I've read.
And
I didn't.
He just looked at the flashy pictures.
I'm still waiting for you to read all those gifts I give you.
I read the Dick Tracy. That was the last one you gave me. Fuck. No, but I mean that's the reason why I would end up going Marvel over Star Wars in that kind of short competition.
And Scott, Marvel does have a Last Jedi. It comes out in November. We just don't know if it's Last Jedi yet. The Eternals.
Would that be the Last Jedi?
No.
It's going to be real bad.
Well,
I don't think that's what he means by Last Jedi.
Yeah.
I think he means like
bad movie is a bad movie. It doesn't matter how it's bad.
He's not talking about like the good or bad of the movie. Last Jedi is a big departure from the Star Wars films.
Oh, yeah, also, Robot, you're entirely wrong because Spider-Man, PS4, and Miles Morales both exist.
Still need to finish it. I'll get there.
Oh, speaking of Venom, did y'all watch that terrible Carnage trailer?
Oh shit, that's a red one.
Jordan made the best statement. It's like he's a dog, and I never thought about it like that, and now that's all I see.
I feel like I watched it, but I don't remember anything that I watched of it.
Beck, you're not going to watch it, but are you going to watch the movie? Like, are you just keeping yourself in the dark about it, and then you're going to watch the Venom 2 in theaters?
Oh, that's a...
He asked with hopeful expectations.
That's money being wasted. You should watch the trailer first.
You know, as
like I like the Venom movie.
I enjoyed it. It's not a great movie, but I enjoyed it. Just like I'm probably going to enjoy There Will Be Carnage. I literally have a Venom poster on my wall now.
Wait, like the Venom from the movie Venom?
Okay, the nerd rage is boiling a little bit. Back by that rationality, then you should hate the movie because that Venom character is not at all what he is. Like, it's...
But this is the Venom character that they like.
But it's Venom in movie form. You know?
Oh, good.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, good. I'm glad we've all waited 30 years to get a subpar product, and we're all like, well, I guess it's the best we're going to get, so I'll take it.
We had Spider-Man 3.
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still haven't watched.
There's no Spider-Man 3.
This one's better.
Yeah.
All right. Now I respect. I hate that. I get that. Cripple.
Like I've watched Venom maybe 2 times.
I think I've watched it twice
at home.
I've watched it once.
Like 3 times collectively, 1 in the theater and 2 at home.
Once, twice, 3 times a lady. Yeah.
Just watched it once in the theater. Right, Steph?
And it's
no,
Watched
it wasn't. I didn't watch it in theater. I watched it at the house.
Oh, then that's why I watched it then.
Yeah, and I watched it twice.
That said, this trailer kind of feel like it's not going to have the same kind of vibes or like aspects that I liked about the first Venom movie. I don't like the the dynamic between the two of them this time in this trailer.
Remember in the first movie where Venom's just like, "You're a loser, Eddie, and I'm a loser too," and then in this trailer he's just like, "You're a loser, Eddie, but I'm not a loser this time."
I guess not. Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna need some more trailers. This one I will watch more trailers until I am definitively on one side or the other.
You know what
I'm not
it's
gonna
like,
see it in theaters because I'm just not gonna go to theaters.
You know what it
it's
made me
excited?
You know what it made me excited for? Morbius. I was like, oh, you made that look better.
Happening.
Yeah.
That's
I don't know
happening.
what that is.
Morbius,
That's the Jared Leto Marvel vampire movie.
yes,
Yeah.
Morbius, the living vampire or whatever.
When the fuck is that one supposed to be coming out?
I think
now?
it comes out in October.
I forgot that.
I mean,
shit
at least
was
that's
happening.
better than it was. It was going to be in February,
Yeah.
like this year, originally.
I mean, yet again, opening horror movies in the most spookiest of months, February. Watch out.
Oh nope, January.
Ooh,
January
that means
2022.
it's real bad.
They're dumping it.
They were like, well, I guess we have to bring this out.
Damn it! It could
Jordan
have been a
froze.
good August movie. It could have been a
Bear's
good
back.
late August movie.
Yep.
Like sometimes you dump shit there, like at the end of the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, remember when Guardians came out in August and they were like, well, we'll just give it a shot. You're like, and then that was it, you know?
Fucking spun off all kinds of crazy shit.
Yeah, Suicide Squad tomorrow or Thursday.
Just
Yeah,
a heads up,
Thursday.
for whatever reason, my bitrate dropped super hard out of nowhere.
Ruh-roh.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
like-
Is that why you froze?
Yeah, for like
It means we may lose stream altogether.
yeah.
Yeah, let's just wrap it up then.
Hang in there, little stream. Hang in there.
Everyone just start yelling out your socials.
Meh. Oh, and then Batman is March 2022.
Oh wow.
That seems weird.
Yeah.
I feel like
Why?
That's a big movie. Summer.
it's gonna
They
be
wanna
a
get
summer
it- They want to get it
blockbuster.
before March. I bet you they're doing it so they get it before May. They're like, well, Marvel took May. We're going to take March. Okay.
Didn't
You do you.
didn't something come out? What something big came out in March, like maybe not last year, but the year before. Didn't someone try and beat out like Infinity War or something?
Problem. I mean, Hunger Games came out in April, and that was like because it was like 5 weeks #1 at the box office at the time, and everyone was shocked that you're like, you can make money. They were like, you can make movies in April and they'll make money. You're like, yeah, you could probably make a good movie, make money anytime if you just release a good one. It's like, don't matter
Yeah.
when you release it.
I'm one of the people that enjoyed those series too.
Nothing wrong with that.
I did as well, Steph. I like those.
I never watched the other one. What's the other one? There's a Maze Runner or whatever the hell.
Maze
it is.
Runner?
Maze Runner.
Is that what it
Yeah.
was?
You know
Maze
what?
Runner?
That's right.
Honestly, Steph, not terrible.
It isn't? Okay.
That's it. I'm gonna. They're not terrible. You've seen worse.
This is true. I've seen a lot of bad movies.
Yeah.
It's just funny when I see really bad ones because I'm just like, yeah, they tried so hard. What was the last one I said? Who's that wrestler? John Cena? What movie did I tell you guys he was in with like the kids? It was like,
Cock blockers.
Oh,
They're-
cock blockers. Oh, blockers.
yeah, I don't know. That movie was really cringy to me. It was like they were trying so hard, and I was just like, this is not funny. Why do you have to do something where someone gets like terribly hurt to just have it be funny?
bad.
Like, it was
Did you see
so loud.
the trailer for the new movie he's gonna be in? Like Vacation Friends, I think it's called.
Nope.
No. I don't think I have.
He seems to be leaning into like the shock value of
Terrible.
there it is.
His career.
Of like his persona, and like, oh, it's funny because it's John Cena talking about like doing coke. Yeah, it's called Vacation Friends.
That's actually kind of funny.
Vacation Friends?
Yeah,
I know. I liked his reasoning for why he came back to WWE, so he can just kick Roman Reigns' ass.
In this raw and raunchy comedy, straight-laced Marcus and Emily, Lil Ray Howery, and Yvonne Orji are befriended by wild, thrill-seeking partners or partiers Ron and Kayla, who's played by John Cena and Meredith Hanger, at a resort in Mexico. Living in the moment, the usually level-headed couple let loose to enjoy a weekend of uninhibited fun and debauchery with their new vacation friends. Months after their walk on the wild side, Marcus and Emily are horrified when Ron and Kayla show up uninvited at their wedding, creating chaos, proving that what happens on vacation doesn't necessarily stay on vacation.
Yeah. I read.
Okay.
Yeah. And Cena's talking about like doing coke. I insinuate an orgy between the four of them. If you want John Cena to look and act like Dane Cook, I think it's gonna work out for you.
I literally, he's the only person in this movie I know.
I mean, true.
I actually had a conversation with friends over the weekend about Dane Cook because one, his billboard is like plastered like on
the 163.
Yeah, because he's gonna be at Saquon or something next month. He has like he has a comedy show or whatever. So like,
oh, he's the person I want to die for in concert.
I just like every time I see him, I guess I just don't realize that that's how he like. I guess I just never realized that what Dane Cook looks like. I guess I never realized, never saw his face. So when I see him, I always get, I don't know.
He looked like a white dude, bro.
Maybe that's what it is. Because, the biggest memory of him I can remember was his Kool-Aid Man skit. The, oh yeah, or whatever. And
I mean, Vicious Circle was really funny at the time.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if I go back and listen to it again, if it's really going to play the same.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just remember
But
that.
I remember at the time thinking, he was fucking. That was a real funny
And then
shit.
Good
I
Luck
mean, the
Chuck.
problem is he was a dude bro in 2000, and you're still looking like that now. And it's
Okay,
just like,
I think
man,
that's what it
we've
is.
kind of grown up. Why
He
didn't
just
you?
looks like such a bro. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, even Mark McGrath knew to take off the sweater vest at one point. So, I mean...
Stop frosting the tips.
Yeah, he was like, oh, I'm 50. Perhaps it's time to just be an adult. You're like, yeah, join us. It's all good.
I appreciate that we learned that Mark McGrath was actually really smart on Celebrity Jeopardy, and then he got the job on Extra or whatever.
Actually made me appreciate him a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. Because he so could have just been a sleazy rock guy.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, he just looked to fit the part so well. And
sleazy
songs like Sunday Morning.
Yeah. Sleazy but not dirty. He's always looked clean.
I mean, he's not like Motley Crue dirty.
No, but I mean, he wasn't Kid Rock dirty. I didn't look at him and think, oh, the man's got fleas. You know what I mean? He looked like he cleaned himself.
Nope. He was SoCal dirty.
I forget that that's his name. I know him as Sugar Ray.
Oh.
The lead singer of the band, Sugar Ray.
Oh, yeah. Because I told you guys before, I thought Sugar Ray was him. I thought he was Sugar Ray.
He was Sugar Ray.
Yeah.
And did you know that Sugar Ray is also a boxer?
Sugar Ray Leonard.
No.
I just want to, I'm just watching it, try and put together in her head.
No. Who's Sugar Ray Leonard?
A boxer. We just said this.
He's a boxer, but not the Sugar Ray that you were thinking, the singer.
Yeah.
Completely different person.
No. I just need a face. Sugar Ray Leonard.
You will not recognize his face.
Steph, not even I heard that. I mean, that's beyond all of our generations.
Yeah, I think Sugar Ray Leonard boxed in the 50s, 70s,
60s?
80s, maybe?
Oh.
I don't think he's that old.
Didn't he fight Muhammad Ali at some point?
Oh, shit. You know what? You might be right. So maybe down to the 60s.
Yeah, he's not in any movies I know. At all. No, never.
Wait.
He's an actor.
Wait,
in
Sugar
movies.
Ray's not an actor. Sugar Ray Leonard has appeared in things, but he's not an actor.
He's a boxer.
He's a boxer. He's a straight up boxer.
Is this not? Well, there's a Sugar Ray Leonard actor. Is that not him?
I mean, I'm sure he's appeared in things. Like you can be on IMDb for documentaries.
Yeah.
He was in The Fighter and Real Steel and I Spy, The Contenders, Riot, Tales of the Crypt as the Gravedigger.
I mean,
Married with Children.
I mean, all these sound plausible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this not him? I thought is this not the guy? Is this not?
Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Steph, is he dead?
I don't think so.
Yeah, there's no death date.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, he's still very much alive. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know.
As much as the opposite of that is being dead.
Yeah. Sugar.
Like
You're one or the other.
Who the hell's Sugar Ray Robinson? I can't keep up. There's all these Sugar Ray people. I told you. I didn't even know he was called Mark McGrath. He was just Sugar Ray. And he's saying...
So the stream...
And I just enjoy that.
Yeah. The stream got better for a little bit, and then Steph got mad about Sugar Ray Robinson, then went back to unstable.
I'm sorry.
That's okay, Steph. Just because your general mood about Sugar Ray affects the stream.
Yeah,
All right. Well, it sounds like then it's time to wrap this up. Yeah, we got a little bit of internet problems. We've extended the conversation as far as Sugar Ray can possibly go. I don't think there's anything left to say about the man or the fictional character that Steph has come up with. So if you've enjoyed this conversation of ridiculousness, please be a part of our social medias. You can find us on the Twitter, Instagram, and the Facebook by searching League of Ridiculous Conversations or LoRC Podcast. Leland.
What's up?
How you feeling?
I'm a little tired. You?
Same, bro. Same. If you want to subscribe to any of our podcasts and be sure to get this every Monday-ish morning, then you can find us on all the podcast places, the Apple Podcasts, Google Plays, Stitchers, and what's not. Wherever you get the podcast, you can get us too. And if you would like to add topics to the list of ridiculousness where we got our conversation starter tonight, you can email a list of them to us by emailing us at lorcpodcast@gmail.com. Leland.
Hello.
Hanging in there?
What do you want?
I want Steph to tell us where to find her on the internet.
You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch at Stephnoids. That's STEPHUHNOIDS. I post stuff.
Jordan?
Yes.
What do you think about Leland recently on these art challenges? He's killing it, right?
Yeah, I think he's been doing really good. I enjoyed the sort of self-portrait of the meditation thing today.
Oh, that one was cute.
Like I really love that in these challenges, like he's really stepping outside of his box, and I can always see it, and I've yet to be disappointed. Anytime he really changes up, his general style, adds some new flair, I feel he just excels. And I'm not just fucking blowing you just for a bit here. I honestly think every time you kind of step outside your box, you really shine.
Well, now I'm uncomfortable. So if you want to make me uncomfortable, you can go to Leland Pierce Art on Instagram and on the Facebook. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now it's awkward, and I don't know what to do. So I'm going to look down at my phone.
Jordan, you're out there hustling and bustling on the internet. How do they find you?
You can find me on most social media platforms at Jordan is a Bear. I also stream on twitch.tv/Jordan is a Bear every Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and every Saturday and Sunday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Except this Saturday. I will not be streaming because it is. I have my first match of this weekend is EVO Online's North America bracket for Street Fighter V, and I am participating in it. My match is at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm not going to stream it, but I will record it and go and probably do like a commentary over it or something like that. Depending on how that match goes, there'll be more matches that day and then into Sunday. But I have to beat that. My goal is to beat one person. That's all I want to do.
Aww.
The following week, the following Saturday, I will also cancel that stream because that is the North American bracket for Guilty Gear Strive, which I'm also participating in. That match is at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I believe. So that's right when I stream anyway. But I'm not going to stream it. I'm just going to record it and go from there. So if you're into fighting games, wish me luck. If not, well, continue your day. Have a great Saturday. Don't worry about it. Also, you can find me most of the platforms at Jordan Despair. Yes.
Yeah. You're gonna do great.
And if you want me to hang a halo over your four-post bed, find me at Spooky the 13th on Twitter and the Instagram.
Every morning there's a halo hanging from the corner of my girlfriend's four-post bed.
Shut your mouth. Don't say a word.
Yeah.
I know it's not mine, but I'll see if I could use it for the weekend or a one-night stand.
Which is a gross concept we don't need to get into.
Yep.
So, until next week, I am Anthony. In alphabetical order, we are...
I'm Jordan.
I'm Leland.
I'm tired. I'm also named Steph.
And we'll see you next time.
How to work it out.
Something. As...
Shut the door, babe. Don't say a word.
Okay, bye, everybody.
Bye. Oh.